Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik here again today to bring you another episode of Let's Play Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. And today we are looking at the Barioth, fighting the Barioth, which is weak against fire primarily, lightning secondarily, but since I haven't used it for a long time and I'm such a big fan, I'm going with the ML001 Baltzanger, because I am a gigantic lance fan, even more of a fan than I am of the gun lance. I'm just trying to show off different weapons, that's the only reason I am doing different things. But let's see what it takes to upgrade this. I'm pretty sure I actually need plus items in order to upgrade it all. So let's upgrade weapons here, see what I need. And indeed, I need Fire Soul Stone and Azure Wrath Carapaces. So I'm pretty sure that's Azure Rathalos Carapaces, and that seems like a pain in the ass to get. Well, not too much of a pain, and Fire Soul Stones I'm pretty sure are fairly easy as well. But they're both plus games, so that's fairly late into online mode that I need to go to upgrade it. As such, I probably should be able to beat the Barioth with this, as it is a fairly late game item, and it's fairly late game. Has the effect duration of defense down and resistance down, and speeds blight recovery. Sounds good to me, as this monster can actually ice blight you, and ice blight is annoying as hell. Makes all your stamina drain super quickly, especially bad if you are being a lancer. And I got a voucher. So let's go ahead and go to a Bard's Tale. I'm almost beating every fight in here. I might actually have to beat every fight. I'll see if I need to do a hammer time. If not, I won't, since we already fought that monster, even though that monster is hilarious and awesome. Well, I think it's hilarious and awesome. Now, the reason it is great to go with a stationary weapon here is because this is a highly mobile enemy. And any highly mobile enemies, it's best to wait for them to come to you and then take a very small break. And then in that very small break, you can attack them properly. So, hot drinks, absolutely necessary. Flash bombs, it's possible to flash bomb, so why not? Nullberry and cleansers. I barely ever get hit by the blights of the or the snow blight of the Barioths, but I'm gonna take it anyways. Down a hot drink right away because it's necessary in this area. Feed my guys livers as I usually do. And let's open that again. Back to the liver. Give to Kayamba. Lovely. Pink livers are account bound items, so they are only good for this. And I might as well actually, apparently, I just made a major mistake. It's a good, let's put it this way, I just drank both hot drinks, so it is a very good thing that I have, gluttony to give me more things out of ration. Because if that wears off and I start getting cold, then I will start losing stamina really fast. And I mean losing pieces of stamina, whole chunks. And here's the little vignette that they're going to show us. Well, I guess it's not really a vignette, but little Barioth cutscene. They've actually changed a lot of these up since Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, or Monster Hunter Tri. I'm assuming for the sake of showing off the new HD reskins on all the monsters. A lot of the monsters also have behavioral changes, but that's a completely different thing. A few of them I'm pretty sure were redesigned from like the ground up. So let's get this. You can break his tusks, you can break his claws, you can break his wings. If you break his claws, he starts tripping when he tries to move on ice, which is very important and very goddamn useful in this. Hey Cha-Cha, I wouldn't mind like some hearing protection now. Okay, so one of the things that you have to know about Lance that I just failed at entirely is that, hey, remember how I said I barely ever get hit by this? I'm actually not going to try to use a cleanser because that takes a lot of time. And to be honest, I don't really care to. I got hit out of it anyways. Lovely. So one of the important things is after you do your 3 attacks, it's kind of important to hop backwards in order to get the attacks ready. The recovery animation, I should say, is shorter than, or the hop back animation is shorter than the recovery animation. So let's block here, because I might as well. And like I said, basically the reason I like to use Lance with these types of fights is because these monsters tend to move around a lot, and I prefer to block and wait for them to come to me, so I take less damage. So if you press A while you're in this mode, you start a counter attack. If it charges all the way, you do about 1.5 times damage of a normal strike. If he attacks you, you immediately launch into the counter attack, and you do quite a bit more damage. I forget how much exactly. Let's hop back here. Okay, just took the hit in the face there. So I've noticed they've actually changed this guy a lot. This monster used to leap around a lot more, but now it tends to go for more direct charges, which I do not mind at all, and also tends to body check you a lot more. Now, with the lance, and I'm having a hard time getting used to it after using so much gun lance, you have two types of attacks. You have the regular attack, which I just used there, which is a straightforward slash, and you have the upwards attack, which is actually what you should generally use, and to do that you press A. And upwards attack, you're just more likely to hit monsters in their weak points or in their head or in their tail, or just at all, because monsters tend to hover above you a lot. Okay, don't want to be hit by that. Always be moving with the lance, because even if your shield is up, if you're moving with a lance, you do get stamina back, I want to say. For some reason I'm highly distracted and unable to talk much during this fight. And remember that piece of advice I gave you? I am very bad at it because it's not how I started using the lance, but you should really hop after every combo because you can get right back into your shielded state, or you can start attacking again. Come on, get over here. Now here's probably a good time for me to actually using the upwards attack, or at least fairly soon. Straight attack here has a bit more range to it. Again, I'm having a hard time getting used to not taking a small step forward every time I do that. So upwards attack to be able to hit the tail every time. Nope, he is right there. And he's hungry already, so he might actually withdraw to a place with food. Like those strikes I got right on his tusks there, very useful. Since he's tired, he's going to be spending a lot of time resting. I'm going to be trying to break his claws so he will trip when he tries to jump on ice. Very important to do. This fight is very hard. Some people, it is their worst fight in the game. I find that if I take my time, it is not that bad. Let's try to get a couple hits on the tail off here. No, it didn't happen. Should have been using upward attacks probably. Let's get a counter. Ow. So remember, since this thing is weak against ice, I am doing a shit ton of damage with this. Like, probably a hell of a lot. And you can cut off its tail. Let's watch its shadow now, see where it is going. Come on. Okay, so it's going left over to area 1. I'm going to go ahead and down a couple first aid meds before I go and capture it, even though that will probably mean I cannot actually interrupt it while feeding. I will at least be able to get some hits off while feeding, which is good enough for me. Hopefully it doesn't eat too fast. I don't really remember that little bit. I love this lance. Look at this lance. That was badass as hell. Nowhere near as real as the goddamn... Let's get a few more hits off here on its tail, and I think I did indeed interrupt its eating, which is always good, and got tons of hits off on its tail. I want to capture its tail because it has some... The Barioth has some of the most high affinity items in the game, and affinity is kind of like crit chance. So... you really want them, and it also has really good ice weapons. And I know I already have ice weapons, but... oh, got one hit off on its tail before it ran away there. Let's wait for it to be after me again, and then... I can get some hits off on it. Oh, no, come on. Come on. Like I said, this thing is kind of annoying. People don't like it because it moves around a lot. And I have to agree, other than the moving, it's actually a fairly weak fight. Like, it doesn't do much damage at any one point. It's very easy to cripple. And when you knock it down for quite a long time. Did I bring any traps? No, I did not. So let's shield and move forward. I can also give it a single prod like that, but it isn't as fast as the shielded prods with the gun lance. Yeah, see, there's quite a block in between them. And I'm fairly certain it is just as powerful as a single attack with the lance. But again, very worth doing because any damage you can do while it can't do damage to you is great. Oh, damn. Just missed all three of those. counter is also something you should probably be using, but I don't use very often, and I think I may have just broken its claw. No, I just got some fire attack on. Unfortunately, it's not hungry anymore. It was hungry for quite a while there, but apparently it did manage to get its feeding, even though I kind of interrupted it and made it flinch. No, wrong attack. Okay, so if you let go of the block button during that attack, you will instantly attack, and I'm pretty sure it's just the same as pressing A once in that case. Come on, get over here. No, that's kind of over here, I guess. Let's throw a counter down. It'll probably run into my shield, and I will attack it. Nope, have to. Oh. Just got ice blighted there. Kind of disappointing. Wrong move. So I will attack. And I am doing a lot of damage to it here, and a lot of very important damage, so I don't think this fight should actually be a challenge. Like I said, shield... I've been asked in the comments, what would I use in real life if I were to hunt monsters? And for me, it would be the shield all the way because, well, in real life, it would be the lance all the way, because in real life, it matters if you die. And I would like to have, like, the biggest fucking shield and the most defense possible. And there we go. It's probably going to launch an aerial attack since I came in here early. Probably actually should have healed before I got in here. But I'm willing to just take a couple attacks on its foot as recompense. Ah, damn. I always miss those few hits on the tail because I just don't have the movement. Usually I actually put away the shield a lot when I'm using the lance. Ah, so close. So you can just end the counter by pressing A again. And that was actually a fairly tough draw there. You can do a little charging attack there by pressing forward and X while you're in shielded mode. I don't recommend it unless you know the monster isn't going to attack for a little while. And you have to press X again to actually get the attack off too. So it seems to be recovering now. Yeah. So, gonna do a little charge forward here and get the attack off. Then you can stop shielding and instantly get 3 more attacks off. Cha-Cha actually got the tail, which is fucking awesome. Taking the tail off makes this a lot less dangerous. Believe me, because his tail swipes suddenly are just absolute crap. They don't matter at all. Kayamba, that is not the fucking time. But what I really want to get is his front claws. He's probably enraged now. You can tell if his eyes are glowing red, which indeed they are. They do not leave trails, however, as some red eyes do. Managed to just get that. Ow. Since he's enraged, I'm actually going to be even more cautious here. Like, I'm not going to take my shield down even in order to heal until he's completely done. He has no attacks that can actually penetrate my shield. But since he seems to be focused on Kayamba, time to take this out. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. Actually, very, very likely that was a bad idea. Let's, throw a high potion down. Just a regular potion then will do the trick, since I apparently can't use high potion. And cooling effect has indeed worn off. It is time for me to actually get the fuck out of here. And that wall leap is very dangerous. You might notice my stamina is actually draining rather quickly. I'm actually in kind of panic mode right now. Because... yes, okay, panic dive took me into this. So I'm cold. I need to eat right away. It's very important. I need to probably use the last first aid med and a couple of potions. No need to waste high potion and honey when you don't have to. I don't need to sharpen my weapon. The great thing about this lance is actually its sharpness. It has tons and tons of green sharpness. So very useful. Okay. So it's still enraged. I'm going to be losing stamina really quickly here. So suddenly this has turned from easy fight into interesting because I accidentally downed 2 cooled drinks at the very beginning. Okay. Let's get a few hits down here. Ow! He should not have been able to actually do that. Cha-Cha came to my rescue though. It automatically puts my weapon away when I get hit by that. By the by. By the by, by, bye, 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 die, 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 die. Get a few shots into his stomach. A heal off there. He has to recover from that, so time to get more shots off. Unfortunately, he did eat. If he didn't eat, it would take him much longer to actually recover from that. He's going to fire another one at me. He's not enraged anymore, so I don't understand his behavior at present. Probably just coincidence. There's probably a % chance of him using each move in any given situation. Again, watch his shadow. And he is heading in this direction, so maybe 4 or 7. Maybe trying to go to 6. Fortunately, I'm still cold. Probably not the best time to eat, but I will down another potion for myself. Lovely. Wouldn't it be lovely if we were lovely? Yep, and he is clearly in this cave right now, as can be easily told by the music. Ow, that aerial attack sucks. Well, actually it's a really good aerial attack, but it sucks for me. Basically what I'm trying to get at. He's after Kayamba right now, and I did take out his claw there, I'm fairly certain. No, I just took him down in general. I've been forgetting to do my jump back after I do 3 attacks. And you can do several jump backs in a row in order to position your targeting. Oh, I was holding my shield there. Ah, damn. Come on. The hell over here. I'm gonna try to get his wing. I can't believe I haven't already broken his front claws, actually. Maybe I haven't, I just don't know what they look like broken in this mode. I don't think so, though. Let's get a couple hits in there. Oh man, you wouldn't believe how much easier this is now that you have 2 companions. He was gonna roar there anyways, so the fact that I put that away doesn't matter too much. I appear to be not poisoned. I have a Gigi on me. That really sucks, actually, because he will drain health until he gets super big. Goddamn blood-sucking leech. And then he will probably latch onto me again here. Okay, well, I did kill the giant Gigi, so that's always good, I guess. And my weapon has gotten blunt, so that's the first time this match. And as you can see, I am losing a lot of sharpness. Gonna wait for him to be focused on Kayamba or Cha-Cha for a tiny bit, which he is not. But that's good enough for me. 1 leap by me. And weapon power increased. Do not let the Gigis get onto you. It is a bad idea. This is what you would call a very bad idea. We've got 1 hit. It's kind of a shield charge, so you will actually block even if you are shielded, but it does use quite a bit of stamina. Oh, Jesus, so close. Oh, and that followed up by that. Apparently I just misjudged the distance there. He is hungry though, so every time he uses his ice breath, he's going to have to recover. But I am low on stamina, so I'm at a disadvantage as well. Actually, he's going to have to recover quite a bit. Just because he's hungry and probably actually injured at this point. Don't know where he's going now. I think that was a limp that I just saw, so very likely low health. Kind of wish I had actually brought a hammer now. So I'm not sure where he heads to from there. I'm not sure if he can go straight to 6 or if he has to visit 7, but he is injured, so he will be going to 6 eventually, which is his nesting ground. Either that or he went back to 3 or 1. Oh no, he's in here. Probably about to launch a crazy aerial fucking attack. Aerial fucking attack? He will not fuck me from in the air. Where the fuck are you? Oh, there you are. Just started the music out early? Okay, I can deal with that. I actually took out my lance so I could block that, but then I didn't block. Okay, let's get the hell... Ow. Ow. Yeah, there we go. Now I broke it. And I would be focusing on his tusks, but I'm kind of at lanceman and behind him already. And you kind of have to position yourself beforehand if you're going to use a lance. And there we go, broke his tusks as well. So now I have indeed broken everything. Broke his wings, broke his claws, broke his tusks. He's not going to use fire breath, and then he's going to take a while to oh, no, he's not going to take a while to recover. So I'm fairly certain I've broken his claws too. It used to be more definitely focused on his claws when his claws were broken, but now I see the breakage along his wings right there. Now apparently he has to take... oh, okay. Apparently the wiki that I read was incorrect about his taking a break after that. I was taking their word for that. I trusted you, wiki! I do get a lot of my information from wiki. Not all of it, though. A lot of it's memorization and memorizing patterns in this game. And he is disappearing. He's going to head to Area 6. I unfortunately do not have a trap, or I would capture him. So instead, I'm going to heal up very quickly here. Throw down one potion. I am actually just waiting for him to go away. I want him to be asleep when I get to Area 6. Or at least not able to see me, like going to sleep. Let's duck down and go into here. Lovely. I like sometimes the little area transitions that there are. Okay, he noticed me right away. Oh well. I guess I should have waited like a minute more. 30 seconds more. You better not go down there. No, you went down there. Okay, time to jump off. Okay, he went back up in the air. But I do have this one. This is entirely in the bag. Block. Oh, okay, don't block. Ain't no blocks for the wicked. I will actually be starting a new character for the online, I think, at least for the first half of the online. And then I'll be switching to this character for the second half, is what I think I'm going to do. Because there is a major, like, weapon and armor discrepancy between the first half and the second half. So I think that's the best way to keep my updates consistent and all that jazz. Quest complete. Fairly easy fight. Like I said, just be defensive, wait for him to come to you. If you are using a weapon that is not a spear or a lance, the best thing you can actually do is kind of try to roll towards him whenever he attacks, because he is often not expecting that and you can get in under his wing. Ember Tusks, I think those actually might be his rare drop. To be honest, I am not entirely sure. Let's throw a third carve in here. Frost Sacks are his super common drop. I'm not too happy that I got 2 of those. Can kill baggies in one hit with his slants, I think. This has a ton of fire elemental damage, even compared to normal fire elemental weapons. Let's see. There we go. They are all dead. I guess I could get a few baggy parts while I'm here. Nothing found. Too late. And there we go, me being super cold. Super cold, and just in time for breakfast. Let's go to send to item box. As you can tell, I did not get 1 amber tusk, so I'm pretty sure I was correct in assuming that that was the rare carve slash drop. An extra mystery charm. Let's see what it is. Crap, very likely. Defense lock. Okay, whatever. I'm sending this to my box. No, I'm sending it to the box because I have no fucking clue what defense lock is. I guess I have to select it before that. Lovely. Quick Chill has been added to the gallery. This is actually one of the arena fights I started out by doing. Because I have kind of a metric fuck ton of experience against the Barioth. I farmed it so much last time. I farmed it so bad. You're driving me mad. You're driving me mad. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. No dialogue, so apparently I do have to refight the Durambros, which should be easy enough, all things considered. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.